with mountains. As this book, Shimla Bazar, as Shimla is my hometown. So I have a special bond with this book. It has several stories, but I like the most are chapter 1, Footsteps in Snow, chapter 8, No One Can Stop Me, and chapter 13, My Dogs, and etc. Above all, the chapter 3, Shimla Bazar, the title of the book is scripted on a dedicated policeman. In this book, chapter 3, My Welcome, shows his love for kids. As you have got many more stories in the chapter, footsteps in snow, you have felt the emotions of the people. In this book, there are 24 stories. Some are horror and some are emotional. As the author, Mr. Sumit Raj is a multifaceted man. He is a walker, trekker, tourist guide, and writer as well. As in the preface, he said that the Shimla Bazar was his first published book. It was published in 2009, and in the end, I must say that I liked the whole book. And this book, Shimla Bazar, have my heart, and all the stories in this book are amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Keekli. And you really summed up a few things, and you also touched upon the emotional aspect of some of the stories well. Okay, next is Ayushiva.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed panelists, and fellow book enthusiasts. Today, I am privileged of presenting a review of Shimla Bazar by Sir Sumit Raj, a collection of short stories that takes us on a captivating journey through the bustling streets and hidden trails of Shimla. First and foremost, let me commend Sir Sumit Raj for his exceptional ability to transport readers to the heart of Shimla with his vivid descriptions and immersive storytelling. Shimla Bazar is an interesting collection of stories that offers readers a window into the author's world about his life and his journey. This book contains 24 short stories, all collected from different phases of life, nature, travels, visits to various places and the surrounding villages. From the poignant nostalgia of childhood memories to the bittersweet wisdom of adulthood, the author brings down his experiences and draws this beautiful tapestry of life before us. As I turned the final page of the book, I found myself transported to a world both familiar and enchanting. The way he describes Shimla is entirely different from what we presently witness, and I'm deeply awestruck how he has talked about it in the book. He immortalized the places like Balji's restaurant and Willy's Park, which have completely transformed into something else in today's time. One of my favorite stories in this collection is No One Can Stop Me, where he talks about Lakshmi, the gatekeeper. The hilarious and spooky elements of the story had me gripped while I was reading it. I did not want the story to end, as Lakshmi's character was an interesting one to read about. Another standout story is Tree Takes Revenge, which explores themes of friendship, loss, and the passage of time. The author delves into the complexities of changing times and the man's careless and selfish demeanor towards nature. Through these advancing times, humans have become inconsiderate towards nature for their selfish motives, depicting the personified rage of trees around Billy Spark through Deodar Dada and its sacrifice to teach humans a lesson, had me thinking about the environment twice and the harm that we are causing it without thinking about the consequences. As I read the final lines of the story, I couldn't help but feel a sense of awe at the profound wisdom and insight contained within its pages. One of the collection's greatest strengths lies in its diverse cast of characters, each with their own hopes, dreams, and struggles. The majority of the characters in the book come from the outskirts of the society, such as the forest guard, who often finds himself intoxicated and adds humor with his eccentric actions, the cheerful young milkmaid, the maid who cannot afford to take a day off the fakir who still remembered the author's family, the ambitious servant boy whose dreams of moving to Dubai remained unfulfilled, and the faithful housekeeper who remains dedicated to his master's bungalow even in death. We come across all classes of society, the loyalty of the poor